Oh yeah, screwdriver will probably work in opening that tin of paint as well. So let's go down to the basement. See if we can now go awaken the legend of the cat widow to life. Awaken it to life. How's that make sense? No, makes enough sense. So I can easily prise it open with this screwdriver. Done. I can pick up the tin now. And then just... where the heck did you...
This is it. We've got all we need.
Put it, that is.
Great! Are you going to tell me about the cat widow now?
Yes. It's story time, Mitzi. The legend says there was once a bad man who hated cats. He hated his neighbours too, and his job. And when it rained, he'd curse and smash things. He hated his bald head and his weak, ugly body. He probably hated himself the most, although he would never admit it.
I think I see where this is going.
One day, out of pure hatred for the whole world and everything that lives, he captured a family of cats and drowned them all in the river. That day, the sun turned black and all the birds went silent as the 6 kittens struggled for life. But trapped in a strong canvas bag, they never had a chance. They all died that day. All but one. The mother cat, in a desperate fight to set herself free, by pure luck, clawed her way out of the bag and swam to the shore. She lost everything that day. Her beautiful children and her proud husband. Her heart crashed into pieces as she watched their limp dead bodies stolen by the current. Running after them, she followed them for days, for as long as she could. Then, eventually, she lost sight of them. She stayed on the bank of the river for a while. The world stopped turning for her, her eyes empty and blind. And then, one day, she slowly slid down the bank and into the cold, dark water. She gave in to it. She let the river take her away too, cover her mouth, her ears, her eyes. But as the water filled her lungs and she started slipping into darkness, there was another strange feeling that burst in her mind like a ball of flames. Anger, rage even. Her last craving, before she drowned, was for revenge, for blood. And so she returned, reborn and changed, a cat widow, veiled in black, mistress of the cats. Her body of a young woman, but her eyes of a cat, and her face, white, rotten, face of a corpse. Those who saw it rarely lived to tell the tale. She would get her revenge on all cat killers and cat torturers. But there was someone she had to see first, someone special. Someone she really hated the most. As the evening came, it was strangely quiet in the man's flat. As he lived alone, he usually liked to fill the silence with the sound of radio or TV shows. But that night, he switched them all off, feeling anxious and tired after work.
Awesome writing.
He tried to sleep, but couldn't. And for once, there wasn't anyone there he could blame for it. As he stared through the window, he kept thinking about how much he hated that view. He liked it once, a long time ago, when his wife was still there and they were happy together. Suddenly, he heard knocking on the door. Some part of him was glad, because that meant he could take it out on whoever decided to bother him.
This will be fun.
There was nobody there. He almost felt disappointed, but before he turned to walk away, he suddenly noticed something down the hall.
Oh, awesome. We get to actually modify it slightly. Well, as cliched as it could possibly sound, we will pick the first option.
On a nearby wall, there was a giant shadow of a cat. He stopped again. He couldn't believe his eyes.
A cat's skull stuck on the seat of a bike would be a nice touch. We'll go with that.
There was a cat's skull stuck on the seat of his bike. He had a passion for trains. Although he hated being a train driver, he had always enjoyed watching them move. But now, his train model was moving all on its own. He was absolutely certain he'd left it switched off. And yet, there it was, running at crazy speed. Remote control missing. Something was seriously wrong. And that something had entered his home now too. He hoped he was just imagining things, tired as he was. But there was another surprise waiting for him in his bedroom.
A giant blood-soaked zombie cat? Well, yeah, it refers to the dress and the mask and all of that, I'm guessing. So, yeah, we will go with that option.
A giant, blood-soaked zombie cat sat on his bed.
It didn't.
Now that's really stupid.
Yeah, that is.
Fair enough. That didn't really happen. Everyone knows there's no such thing as giant zombie cats, right?
Right.
What really happened was this.
Well, that was fucking funny. Yeah.
Cat Widow is here, was written all over the wall.
Yep, in a situation like this, he most likely would be shitting his pants, that kind of guy, so we'll take the option that he decided to call the police.
Getting really scared now, he decided to call the police. His phone was of no use. The SIM card had been removed, and that wasn't even the worst part. There was a photo of a black cat set as screensaver. He remembered this cat. He'd watched that strange pest control man put it in a cage and into his van. He'd looked at it through the window for a while, then pulled the curtains and went to bed.
Nice touch. Okay. Then he went to get a drink.
As in a dream, he went to the kitchen to get a drink.
Red paint.
There was no water. He knew there were valves in the basement that turned it off, but no one's been down there for years. He felt sick. None of this made any sense. And yet, deep down, he knew what he did to the cats was wrong. There was a part of him that almost wanted to be punished. The part he tried so hard to hide. He thought he'd heard something in the corridor. Was there someone there with him?
Of course there was.
His head was spinning. He felt ambushed, trapped, like an animal. He had to get out of there. He stopped, paralyzed. He'd heard something right in front of him. A whisper. More like a purr.
Boom.
She was there, in the dark corner of his living room, waiting. Black veil covering that pale, dead face. And yet, he could almost feel Cat Widow's eyes piercing through him.
Yeah, the first option would be way too easy and not so much fun, so going closer first.
She came closer, like a ghost, and swiftly removed the veil. She came back for him, to take him to the river, to make him pay for what he'd done. As he looked into her eyes, he could feel the world spinning around him, his knees go weak, his pants suddenly wet around his crotch. As much as he hated life, he didn't want to die either. Inside, he was just a big, stinking coward.
They all
And
are.
then he fainted.
Lame-o.
Did you see his face? I knew he'd fall for this.
Yeah, we scared the living shit out of him. Now that's teamwork. Are you sure he won't know it was you, though?
Oh, he probably will, once he's had time to think about what happened. But he's too proud to ever admit he's been beaten by a woman. I know him just about enough to know that.
Let's hope so. I don't want you to get in trouble because of me.
No. That was something I had to do for myself. And I feel much better for it.
The only problem now is that we still haven't found Eye of Adam. Because it definitely isn't Brian. I've searched through his laptop and all I found was a load of porn.
Let's cross him off the list.
Everyone's crossed except us.
Well, that means we've checked everyone. We've hit a brick wall. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe he doesn't live here at all.
I think we need to sleep on it. And we might get some more ideas in the morning. Shall we head back home?
Yeah, I do feel tired. You're right, we need some sleep.
There's the weird wall there.
Really wish there was an elevator in this building.
Note.
What's that? A note? What does it say, Mrs. A?
You will not believe it. Meet me at midnight, both of you. I will wait. Flat 5. Door will be open. Do not fear. Eye of Adam.
Flat 5.
Flat 5. That's the old guy. Can't be. It can't be him.
I guess we'll find out. At midnight. We've got a few hours until then. Let's get some coffee.
Hell yes. The nectar of gods. And well, him leaving a note like that doesn't really mean that the old guy living there would be him, or would be Eye of Adam. The wall there. It was kind of obvious. Oh. Whoa.
It's just you and me, my love. No one will find us here.
What is that, the dog lady?
Stop worrying, Ivy. It will be all right. I will always love you. You know that. I'm gonna make you all better.
Yeah. I bet you are. Whoa. Chapter 7. I think this is the last chapter. Don't feed the troll. Yeah, you need acid or fire for trolls. Hello. Oh look, it's one of the creepy dolls. Pretty moon, yes. Okay, I guess it's midnight. The world needs, we need more games like this. Aha, okay. I think we shall save before we proceed. That makes maybe more sense. Well, more easily distinguishable, maybe. What's that? Side by Side, Britannia, Britain's Day, December 7th, 1918. Fish tank. I don't like the look of that water. There isn't a single fish in the tank. Yeah.
Look at this door.
Whoa.
Crazy son of a bitch. That's not gonna stop us. I think there's someone in the kitchen.
Well, I hope there's someone here somewhere as they invited us.
Are you Adam?
Me? No, of course not. I don't have anything to do with all this foolishness. Never have.
Yep, I knew it.
It's my son. I've told him time and time again, but he never listens. I've done my best to protect that boy, you know. I'm all he's got left in the world since his mama died, but it just wasn't enough.
Where is he then? Where's Eye of Adam?
In
He's
the
in his
room.
room. Where else would he be? He's always in his room, staring at that screen for as long as he can. Look, I've made up my mind about this. I want to help you. This mess he's in, it's gone too far. I can't be part of this.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't understand. He's watching us. Right now, he can see us on his camera. He's very clever with this stuff. I never got my head around it. Just as much as I needed to, I guess. But not a lot.
Give us the key to his room. I want to talk to him.
Look, it's a trap. He knows why you're here, and he will kill you. Both of you. But he will not kill me. He won't dare. All these years,
Famous last words.
I've looked after him well. He owes me everything. It breaks my heart to do this now. What choice do I have? He left me this. I was supposed to keep it for myself, but I want you to take it. He won't dare to kill his own father, and I won't let 2 innocent lives be lost because of him.
What is it?
Just take the damn thing. There's not much time. Didn't you hear me? He's watching.
Yes, I heard you. Take box.
What is it, Mrs. A?
It's a shoebox.
Yep, seems so.
Take it away! Get rid of it! He must see that I don't have it anymore.
Shall we open it?
I don't know if we should. It's a cardboard shoebox. I guess we shall. Gas
Oh
mask.
God. Mitzi, we have to get out of here. Quickly.
Oh crap. Yep,
It's a gas mask.
that's what's in the tank.
He's going to poison us.
And he will kill his father. Come on, old man. Not even much. We will save Mitzi.
It's too late.
Shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Shit.
No! Stop that, Adam! You're going to kill your father!
We'll never make it to the door. That room is filling up with gas too quickly. Put the mask on, Mrs. A.
What about you? No, I can't.
You've got to. This is your only chance.
No, I can't let you die. Not like this.
It's my fault that you're here. I'm dying anyway. And you've got to live, Mrs. A. You'll live and you'll be happy again. You've been a great friend, Mrs. A.